Ladies and gentlemen, I am Yuzril. It is the 14th of May, and welcome once again to the Tribble Timewarp. We're going to roll right on with a fistful of Gorn, the next mission in the arc. For those of you who missed the previous videos, we shut down Hakiv's nightclub permanently. And unfortunately, we then aided and abetted the Remans completely accidentally in escaping with a bunch of Thalaron triggers. For those who haven't seen Star Trek Nemesis, Thalaron weapons are basically the equivalent of nukes in terms of, hey, everything's gonna die potency. So, one small piece of administration has to be taken care of first. Unfortunately, I am going to have to beam back to the ship to do it. So, if you'll excuse me for one moment. Right, Nimbus Orbit. Do I still have access to my duty officers? I don't believe this. I can't even get them in this sector? Fine. Jump to space, or rather jump to deep space. Still, I suppose it's appropriate given what I intend to do to the sensor tech who let that Reman warbird get away. Right. There we go. Alright. Who was it? Who was the guilty idiot? You'll do. Maybe you won't. Pharaoh's security officer. Wait a second. How is he suddenly showing up as a blue and with a Federation tag to boot? What's going on here? Rarash, security officer, Klingon tag, cold-blooded, honorable, resilient. Now blue quality, Federation tag. Still department security, rank Beck, species, cold-blooded, honorable, resistant, security, 20% chance of crew. So, is this simply a display bubble? Let's try someone else. No, that works. That works. He works. It's simply this one security officer who has exposed himself as a Federation spy. Oh, that answers so many questions. Alright. And with that little bit of paperwork taken care of, Airlock 1 is now in use and will be for the next 15 minutes. We can get back to Nimbus 3. I'm not sure whether it's just peculiar to that one duty officer, but I don't care anymore. Alright, a fistful of Gorn. Let's get on with the main event. We are once again talking to the spineless Jagpoi, Horace Jones. Fistful Gorn. Yes, I have some skills. I am a general of the Klingon Defense Force. Of course I have some skills, you miserable little tosser. Right. Okay, so we need to go get this law person. Right, well, let's go. Hail Law. That would be nice, except I can't, so I'm going to have to find him instead. Well, fortunately we know the place. You'd think by now we'd have set up a remote comm link, but fair enough, I can understand if the guy's feeling a little bit paranoid. After all, he has got the entire Orion Syndicate after his head, and we're going to have to keep this quick. Contact Law. Beep. To correct the Gorn, let's to nursery with son. Myself. Right, you pillock. Well, that explains the Gorn. It doesn't explain why he's in KDF uniform. Just shoot him in the back. There's going to be a ton of Western references, aren't there? Yeah, so I killed him. So what? Right, now what do I have to do again? Talk to Law. Right, well, interestingly I have got the hail option here, but from the cutscene he should be... Okay, now I was expecting him to be over here, but I forget. This phasing doesn't always work too well. Contact law. Yes. Probably using the satellites of stuff. So basically, kill everyone and destroy everything. Very well. That works for me. We're heading off to the canyon. A very long run. This mysterious thing, of course, isn't a Tal Shar base at all. Honest. Right, let's go. Ah, bridge officers. No admittance for mere NPCs. Paradise Lost does not care for you if you do not have anything other than an AI running your movements. Well, handily, they left this trail of light bulbs to give us the way. Up 2, 3, 4. Up 2, 3, 4. Up 2, 3, 4. $12. I somehow doubt this is going to work. The last stand in the Gorn Canyon. I'll have to disable the 3 consoles on the way down. Well, that's very obliging of them. It's Batleth time. It's also console time. That's one. That's 2. Somebody else must have got the engineer. Fine, that's console number 2. Where's console number 3? Alright, well, we could hack our way through all those Gorn. Or we could just do this. I am Klingon. I care not for broken ankles. Where's console number? Bugger. That's what you get for being a little too clever for your own good. Off we go. Right, there we go. Contact Gorn within the canyon. Why do I suddenly have this option open? Oh well, I suppose we can try it. Your kingdom is a canyon, and that's not freedom. Well, that went about as expected. Alright, let's see how far we can get in the next 10 minutes. And now disable satellite. If we manually sever some of the kit. Right, looks like we're going to be hacking this the Klingon way. Let's go follow these cables, see what we get. Doobie-doobie-doo, doobie-doobie-doo. Interesting that we're now tripping over this other group. Now, if there are enough junction points for it not to matter... Just how fast the respawn on these cable junctions? Fairly fast. It's these little buried cables here. Wait a moment. Let's see what tool he pulls here. Romulan pistol with a phaser beam. That's curious, to say the least. Limited assets and all that. I think they'd have added something specific for each team, however. I'm not even severing that cable, I'm severing the next one over. However. There we go. Those positions need to be tightened up a bit. Hi guys! Dum-de-dum-dum. Oh, for heaven's sake. Inventory. Use that. Dismiss. No, I don't want to dismiss it. I want to dismiss the window. Take items. Take items. Take items. Take items. Take items. Take items. Cancel. Alright, well that wasn't too shabby a start. Let's dump some of this junk while we're here. 6 codes down, 4 to go. We need another pack of victims. Unfortunately, oh, excellent. Kalis provides. While I'm... Tell you what, guys, you just go smack them around a bit. While I just fire up the replicator. Dump, 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 dump. Lose all of those, lose those. Dump, dump, dump. Don't really need any of this. Hang on to that for a bit, lose that, that, those, and those. Alright, thank you, my loyal warriors. I have spared you from sullying your hands with commerce. Now, do we have any satellite codes? 2. Right, 2 to go. Need some more Gorn. Slightly faster respawn might be good here. Then again, maybe not. Heavy Ranger Hurler. There. Never mind. I'm assuming he would be hurling rocks, insults, harsh language. Either way, it's nice to have something up there that you can't just blow away with a pulse wave or a batleth. Now, what do we need to do? Disable satellite cables. Right, so we need another of these little bits and bobs. Onwards. Come on, guys. Straight into the kill box like good little idiots. There we go. Come on. Fall over. I really need to speak to whoever did the barrel on this pulse wave. And by speak, I mean murder messily. What the... Get him. Alright. I need a cable. Preferably I need a cable that I haven't... Oh, right. You can't do these after they re-pop. So that makes sense. So you've actually got to follow the cables. In other words, it's very definitely leading you along towards that. Well, that looks like a cave entrance there, doesn't it? Alright. Off we go. Oh, fab. Mevyap. Finish him off and have your fun. Right, let's go. And sever this one. Right. Your connection has been terminated. Please redial. Override the main site. So do we now have to go back? No, we have to fight our way all along there, which is a little unclear. You my gut instinct would have been to go back to the original satellite. However, it does not matter. Right. Let's just keep moving. Right, how are we doing? Quite nicely. Get rid of that. Follow me. Follow me, I said. Not stop and play with the locals. There we go. Another pack of Gorn. Fine. I really don't have the time to do this with any kind of subtlety. Right, and into the concealed, quote-unquote, space. And hack the satellite, which unfortunately we cannot do. It appears that the code is set so the numbers are double the value of the numbers above them. Right, so basically we can change the third number to 20 and the first number to 5. Override. Akiv's base has been located. Yes. I think they'll lead us to the controls for the safety doors. We just followed the cables in. Now you're telling me we've got to follow them out? Ugh. And why didn't we just blow the satellite out of orbit? And why is Dugvertige hooked up on the territory? Oh, right, I see. We're following the cables like this. Ugh. You have to admit, I'm not sure what to make of their security precautions. It's not even like these cables are properly buried. Granted, they probably thought nobody would ever look, but really, this kind of sloppiness. Disable Gorn's satellite. Apparently this is unlocking the safety doors on the satellite. There's a very quick way to disable a satellite when you have got a bird of prey in orbit. It's called a quantum torpedo. Right, travel to the satellite. Oh, right, it's not the satellite as such. It's the relay dish, isn't it? 1 minute. Can we get there in time? Well, if this video abruptly ends, you'll all know why. And yes, they've gotten hooked up on the map again! Where did that happen? There's Alaska. Beam turrets there. And I've no idea where the rest of them are. Who cares? Onwards. Right, so technically it's not the satellite, it's the satellite relay dish, and oh dear, we seem to have a bit of an infestation. Well, that's easily solved. Orbital barrage for all your pest control needs. How are you not dead? Come on, choppy choppy. One. Splat. Oh well. The universe is temporarily on hold. We'll see how long that takes. Alright, welcome back. Unfortunately, we're back and so are the worms. Not that it matters. Choppy, choppy, choppy. Oh, who cares? Oh, no, that's still on cooldown. Just fall over, thank you. Right. So, where were we? Oh, yes, giant secret satellite dish. Right, let's get moving. And, oh yes, while we're here, we have the report that Federation spy we caught in the last episode was properly executed. I wonder if they managed to make him scream. Ah, who cares? Quickly bank that. Let's keep moving. Justice was done. Let's face it, he was either an incompetent KDF officer or an incompetent spy, or quite possibly both. Either way, his death was completely warranted. Right, keep deworming this planet. Why we don't just vaporize it from orbit? Glass the surface. Best thing for it. Right, let's keep moving. Yes, keep moving. How long until this goop wears off? 1, 0, there we go. Right, onwards. One satellite relay. And an access door. Excellent. Now why do we need a way out? Hail law. Excellent. I mean, it's not that we really need instructions at this point. It's a door. We have explosives and large weapons. Really, what more do you need? Right. Well, you're welcome to come aboard. Be advised, the first sign of treachery, we're dumping you out an airlock. Just saying. Right. Use the door at the back of the bar to reach the beacons faster. Well, that makes no sense at all, because that's a completely different mission. Right, installation 18. Oh, hi, Command. Right. It's time to go inside. Aha! Right, so we have shinies. We can call in a strike team, and we have piercing Tetrion weapons. What do these give us? 2.5% proc to get 50% of the attack through the shield, so that could be fun. No accuracy bonuses, no crit bonuses, no anything else, in fact. A little bit of a downer, but there you go. Right. Begin. To installation 18. If I can remember how to work the UI. So. Let us see what mess of Romulans we have in here. Okay. Excellent. Well, let's just start the lift. Ah, we actually have a lift. It's not a conveniently disguised zone line. That's really quite a nice touch. Now, which way do we go? Forwards, I suppose. There's really only one option. The thought occurs all they have to do is switch the power off, and this is going to be quite a long way down. Who wants to bet that turns into a plot point? Oh, hi there, Mr. Ulan. Yes, I know I'm not alone here. I don't care. Right. Knock, knock. Oh, blast it. Disable that alarm. There we go. Thank you. Right. Romulan computer systems. Override mainframe. Can't we just hack it with a batleth? Right. Hack main computer, upload data mainframe, investigate sealed rooms. Alright, experiments. No doubt these will be horrible, nefarious, mad science experiments, as though the Romulans do any other kind. Yep, that looks like a super happy fun room, doesn't it? Let's not get too acquainted with that apparatus. It would be painful. It's not what happened in there. Oh, lovely. Is that an Elachi? Gorn doing what Gorn do best by the looks of it. Oh, shut up. They're forcing people to fight. I wouldn't think Gordon needed any encouragement. However, let's see what's in this last room. Alright. Hi there. Alright, so we just got our first good look at an Elachi. Right. I think we're going to be better off killing all of them. Right then, let's go. Heal that. Alright. What else do we have? That looks like a Elachi tech, or at least tech I don't recognise. And... oh great, another alarm. Okay, I'm guessing something bad will happen if we don't shut this down, so let's just quietly do it. It really is the slowest alarm response going. It's kind of, yeah, there's just been a major outburst of violence. We'll wait 30 seconds until everything's stopped. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This ties in. That explains so much. Well, we've got her. Let's see what else we have. Who are you? And 3. I'm starting to think the Elachi are that race from Next Gen who had a habit of abducting the crew. Oh, Slamek, hello. This explains why he was, cooperative in Colosseum. Alright. Doesn't explain how he got from here to Colosseum, but anyway. Oh, great. Random patrol. Oh, that's nice. Miserable Romans. Couldn't even take down automated defences. Ugh. What else do we have? Oh, hi, guys. Oh, shut up. Beep. Alright, let's keep moving. Reach and clear this room. What's the quickest way to do this? Orbital barrage! Through the roof. Weapons fire is still going off at weird angles at times. There we go, he's dead. And now the alarm activates. This is either the smartest alarm system in the galaxy or the dumbest. Not sure which. There we go. Alright, what else do we have? Communications mainframe. Where are you? Okay, here we are. Let's get chatty. Read only. Please make a selection from the following menu. View message, installation, project parameters, 2 from collectives. Find and acquire Thaleron triggers. Right. And status update. All indications are that he's screwed up and is dead. Right, change access rights. Change. Admin. Alright, so we're going to have to back mine data for password. Partial password. Epsilon 133 blank. So, change to Epsilon. There we go. Simple enough, just had to match the bits. Okay. Let's try this one first. Can't do anything with it. Alright, open for editing. Make changes. I was able to procure them. All indications are. Send message. Alright then. Okay, looks like we get to meet the Elachi at long last. That was a really quick response time. Right, what do we got? One Elachi, a couple of Romulans. You're all gonna die. Whoa. That's interesting. Heavy stasis turret. No thank you, we're not having that. Okay, these guys hit hard. Right, well that was a glorious mess, wasn't it? Okay, right. Gonna have to treat this guy with a bit of respect, I think. Pick ourselves up and off we go. Oh, hi guys. Come on, thank you. Fall over. I'm not necessarily sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing that we're up against multiple boss-rated enemies at this fight. If it was intended just to showcase Squiddy over here, having a Romulan commander in the same room makes it a little bit awkward. However, I have been complaining repeatedly that this is too easy. Right then, Elachi, let's see what you can do. Yes. Susan gets me out. Let's have a good look at him. Mostly, yeah, distinct resemblance to Squid. Has anyone got a light batter? Trap Elachi beta in a force field. How do you... Oh, right, here we go. Well, that went well. Oh, lovely. And an entire telltale that wasn't the plan. Mental note, next time we get an Elachi, stun the little son, then remove anything that even looks like an explosive. Now, let's see how bad the situation is.
Who are you? Will you be missed by anyone after I remove you from this universe?
Hello, Hakeev.
This fight no longer interests me.
Yeah. Keep running, you miserable little patach.
Met my new allies, the Elachi. You understand just how precarious your position is. Run while you can.
Run? What makes you think I'm going to run, you miserable little waste of oxygen? Let the power come up. And... go. one. Not a bad scrap, actually. Just pull that mine. Never mind, it's dead anyway. Finish that second Dedelics, because they really are threats. Pop. Boom. Track to him. And there we go. Not a bad little space scrap to finish things off. It would have been good to at least tangle with Hakiv's new super ship. However, we have beaten the Tal Shiar. Their base is purged, and Nimbus 3 can go back to being a wretched hive of scum, villainy, alcohol, and bad dancing. Although I still say the place deserves a 10 megaton airburst. Alright, talk to Horace Jones, because let's face it, he's a... well, I don't know what he is, actually. Lazy would seem to be a good position to start from. Have you heard the news? There's a secret Tal Shiar base. Alright, well that's nice. Do I get a cut? Apparently not. Right, better go talk to Kamen, see how happy he is. Do I detect sympathy for Jagpuri? Kamen? Blah. Right, so have a choice of warp cores here, either Singularity, Slipstream Speed Bonus, SSS. I presume that's considered to be the S option. And Slipstream Speed Bonus for there as well. The thought occurs that this doesn't make much sense unless it's a random warp core. Because prior to level 50 you don't have access to Slipstream, but most people will hit this mission around about level 30. Anyway, let's take the new warp core and get it installed. Anyhow, we have quite a few shinies. We have the Nimbus Pirate Distress Call. Well, let's get into space, see what a few of these look like. The other thing with of course, is that new duty officer, the washed-up Romulan who isn't a spy honest. Let's face it, he already betrayed one bunch, why would he go for another? So, let's have a look at lore first, get a good look at his stats. Duty officers, roster, where are you? Just got that. He's probably a civilian, isn't he? Nope. Nope. Why have I got an Andorian on my crew? Not sure where he came from. I mean, I don't even have... What's... Unless... What's his, overview. Duty of supposed marauding. Well, I suppose I... Nope, I don't have enough marauding to get rank 3 and a blue quality there, so where did he come from? Anyhow, let's... Back on topic, let's find lore. Who does not appear to be anywhere on my crew. Still don't understand why I seem to have a Klingon stroke Andorian option here. Very weird. Passengers. Oh, I know where he is. He's boxed up in the... There we go. Info. That's singularly unhelpful. Let's unpack him. Probably would have been a good way to punch some air holes in that box. Alright. Oh, wow, that is nice. projectile weapon does not work with the Omega plasma torpedo launcher. That's not the biggest problem. Oh, that is a very, very powerful bridge officer, it has to be said. A lot of people were stacking these and then getting something like the Romulan plasma launcher and just spamming plasma as per the Doderidex. So, yeah, given how hard those duty officers can be to find, I want him on the crew immediately. Alright, what else? Oh, yes, for some reason we have that's a fleet personnel option. Oh yes, the Nausicaan Pirate Distress Call. Let's see what this gets us. Device. So we have... Nausicaan Pirates. Fleet support. Nausicaan Pirate Distress Call. Single-use beacon that will assist in combat for 35 seconds. Only occurs in certain circumstances. Only occurs... I will leave the area after 20 seconds, whether you like it or not. 15-minute recharge. So basically it's a very short burn version. That says 35 seconds there. 15-minute recharge. Okay, so it is actually... It's not single use either. Okay, well, let's find some combat and see what happens. Do we have anything stacked up here? No. No, we don't. I need something with quick and easy space combat. Well, I suppose there is the option, at least, to just quickly replay this and get to the big space battle again. Interestingly, we get turrets on replay and dual beams, so if you didn't mind running this mission a lot, you could very rapidly arm up a pretty decent escort and set up for Tetrions with this. So I'm not sure whether that needs to be switched over to 1 per, because that is going to be fairly lucrative. And there's also no need for the Pirate Distress Call, but alright, let's rerun this. I don't want to go to Taldera at all. Been down to Nimbus 3. I want to see just how easily abused this replay function is going to be, because potentially you could gear up an escort in the space of a few hours just by running this one mission over and over again. Right, okay, let's see what we can do with these new Nausicans. Engage in combat, call in the beacon. So we get a Breen, a Freighter, and I have no clue what that last one is. Went pop very effectively though. Some tractors. Right, and that's the mark to the warp out. Need to check how long it is on the stopwatch for that one. Right. Short and sweet. The other interesting point, of course, is exactly how the rewards are going to work, and I didn't mean to actually fire the shotgun. No matter, talk to Horace Jones again! Have you heard the news? Yes, you have. There was, and you do. Okay, right, let's see what we get, because of course... Okay, so it is choose any one thereof. Nimbus Pilot Distress Call's completely pointless at the moment, because you have an infinite number of uses. It's just on a rolling cooldown. Of course, technically those should be on share cooldown, and fortunately it's choose any one thereof, so it's not completely outrageous. Although I have to note that between dual cannons and turrets, 6 or 7 runs through this mission would get you a very nicely armed bird of prey or escort. Science vessel crews as well. Dual Tetrion beams ain't great, but I have to note that that is... well, it's not great, but you could equip a ship in a hurry if you didn't mind running this a few times. Now, let's try and break this first. Unique one per character. Inventory full. Yes, as I said, that as a reward is completely pointless. So we'll just load up the piercing dual Tetrions instead. And we shall call it there, ladies and gentlemen. I am Yuzril. That has been the Tribble Timewarp for the 14th of May. And with a bit of luck, I never have to come back to Nimbus 3 again. What a wreck of a planet. Until next time, farewell.